So, what if I told you that it was possible to obtain a whopping 12 platinum trophies for less than the cost of a Happy Meal? I bought a ton of games on sale for like 9 cents each and then platinumed all of them on the final Platinum Dumpster Dive stream of 2023. It wasn't a particularly great experience, but let's take a look at it. The first game on the list was Learn Katakana. I think it's supposed to teach you some language that all the flat earthy people think is from the other side of the giant ice wall, but honestly, who knows? To get the plat, all you have to do is correctly guess what each symbol means, and button mashing works perfectly well. And in under 5 minutes, we have our first plat of the night. Alright, button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash, button mash. Alright, got our first platinum of the night. Ooh boy! I actually almost started working up a bit of a sweat with that. It's also quite warm in my house right now. Next up is Pump Press. Basically, you shoot at walls moving towards you to pass through them, and once I actually understood how the game works, I got the Platinum Trophy in about 6 minutes. There we go. That's it. That should be our Platinum. Well, I have no idea what the hell I just played, but alright, it's done. Game 3 was Big D Laser Energy. The goal is to float under these falling X blocks whenever the laser at the top of the screen is about to go off. Like the previous game, it took a little bit of getting used to the mechanics, but I still earned the Platinum Trophy in about 7 minutes. Alright, that's our last trophy. Okay, this game actually wasn't bad. It was at least a decent idea as something different. Game number 4 was Thunder. The goal is to run back and forth across the screen without getting hit by any lightning and picking up the yellow dots. This was the first somewhat annoying game of the night, as it's quite random as to when and how the lightning will strike. Plus, you have to survive for 2 minutes and score 1,000 points, though you don't have to do those in the same playthrough. Thankfully, I did finish the Platinum after about 13 minutes. How has it not been 2 minutes yet? There it is. Thank God. That was a lot harder than it had any right to be. It was too inconsistent is my thing. Like, it's way too inconsistent. Certain things that shouldn't kill you do. Game 5 was Bomb Up. In this game, you throw bombs to launch yourself into the air and kill enemy squares. By far the hardest trophy is scoring 500 points in a single game due to the randomness of the squares and the bombs not always working correctly. But after another 12 minutes, this Platinum was ours. Okay, so this is a luck-based Platinum, basically is what I'm getting at from this. It is completely luck-based, and that is really annoying. Game number 6 was Marcys Adventure, which I think I paid a little bit more than 9 cents for. This was a fairly straightforward 2D platformer where you have to grab the 3 stars in each level and then bring them to the gate. Although this one clocks in at a slightly longer 18 minutes, it's honestly one of the better Platinums from that night. Okay, that was a lot harder than it had any right to be. Okay, it's someone else. It's not Radaleka. It was only 15 levels. It ain't Radaleka, is it? Game 7 was Bee Cannon. It's basically the Dollar Tree version of Asteroids. While most of the trophies in this game were pretty easy, there is one particularly problematic trophy for scoring 500 points in a game. Oh, come on! This one pissed me off a tad bit. Oh, come on! Come on! Well, what am I supposed to do? He shoots at it and misses. That's the entire aspect of the game, is that you shoot these random orb things, and then suddenly you decide that my shots just aren't going to do any damage. If I actually somehow pull this off, it's going to be purely on luck. It's not going to be anything related to skill, it's going to be 100% luck. It's like, oh, you hit the X button? Well, sorry, we didn't count your X button press this time. So you died, and you get to restart, because we love you so much. Like, again, if you're going to release a game on PlayStation Network, it has to work. Like, it has to actually be playable, right? There's some kind of testing that has to go into this, right? But after nearly 45 minutes of cock and ball torture, this is what happened. Is it done? Holy f***, that game was terrible. That is easily one of the worst things I've ever played in my life. Games 8 and 9 were the PS4 and PS5 versions of the Legend of Arado Do Bundle. This is a nice and easy and quite calming visual novel game. Admittedly, this one is a little bit unusual with the whole weapon selecting mechanic and the battling and everything, but as long as you follow a guide for the choices, you should be able to grab each platinum in under 10 minutes. Look for Leslie, and that should be her platinum. It is. Alright, that was easy. Yep, there it is. Sequel bait. And platinum trophy. Cool. Our penultimate game of the night is another 2-for-1 special. Aquadine on both the PS4 and PS5. This is a super simple visual novel where you simply have to follow each character's story with no other choices being available. And each platinum takes less than 10 minutes. So tomorrow is a new day as our next trophy, and then we're done. Yep, we got it. That's our platinum trophy. Alright, that was pretty easy. Alright, we got one more version of the game to do, and then we're done with platinum trophies tonight. I've only ever seen the original. I've never seen any of the sequels, and that was many years ago. Contrary to what was said earlier, I decided to grab one more quick and easy platinum that night in a game called Hackos San. It's a puzzle game, but simply hitting L1 and R1 at the same time on a level will actually reveal the solution. And within another 6 minutes, we grab the 12th and final platinum trophy of the night. And 50. That should be our platinum. Alright, that's our platinum. That was easy. So, that leaves just one important question to ask the audience. What would you consider a better value, a Happy Meal, or these 12 platinum trophies? Please let me know down in the comments below which one you would prefer. Also, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all back here real soon for another trophy video.